Hello, my name is David Paura.
And my name is Blake Bowser.
Today we want to talk to you about why you should make your decisions rather than follow groups or parties. There are two types of Americans. One is independent, educates themselves to understand issues and topics, and refuses to sell their beliefs or opinions just to belong to a group, party, or organization. The other is a follower who believes everything they see and hear in the media and pushes for issues just because the party or group says this is how you will think. Do not let the media, groups, organizations, or parties dictate or control your beliefs or opinions. Educate yourself to conduct your own research. The best way to conduct research is usually the internet and experience. When using the internet, we should all know the rules by now. Use reputable sites that end in .org, .gov, or .edu. Not saying other domains will not be reputable, but if you use those, ensure you check the publication date, last day updated, and the authors. You spend hours or even days researching and using reputable sites for college assignments because you do not want to fail, so why would you do the same and allow the country to fail? The worst thing we can do is make decisions or act upon our feelings or emotions. A lot of us go off emotions and feelings rather than educating ourselves on the best thing to do. So you don't drive when you're emotional, so why make a decision that the nation will change the nation? Another is we divide ourselves into groups. We usually spend more time arguing, fighting, and being closed-minded rather than fixing the problem issues we face as a nation and as Americans. But if we come together into a situation open-minded and ready for compromise, we will more than likely come to an agreement rather than just push the issue off to another day accomplishing nothing. We're not competitors, we're not enemies, we're Americans who need to educate ourselves and come together as a nation rather than continue to divide. Like the old saying says, united we stand, divided we fall.
And again, experience is one of the many things that allows us to learn from our previous experience, as well as can allow us to come to better conclusions to future issues. Using both research and experience can allow for some of the best outcomes to be made, as well as can allow us to come to conclusions faster. A lot of the time people don't use experience and research whenever it comes to coming up with a conclusion and coming up with a solution to many issues, and this causes these issues to be both delayed, and it causes for those solutions to not be as good had everyone in that group done their research and used those past experiences. Now, one thing that can allow for the best outcomes is, again, to many problems is research. With research you get a better idea as to what you want, as well as you get a better idea as to what that outcome will be and what the result of that outcome will be. Combining this with experience, it can allow us to, again, come up with a solution faster, and it can allow us to come up with a better solution here. Usually whenever people go to make decisions without doing research, it causes many solutions to not be as good had people done their research. There may be many decisions that you see that are made in this country, and you're thinking, why are they doing this? Well, the reason why is because nobody can agree on anything really anymore. Again, people use both emotion and they use their feelings to make the best judgment rather than using those past experiences and that research to make those decisions. Using both personal feelings and using both your emotions is a bad thing, and it doesn't allow for the best outcome to happen because of the fact that usually that causes people to be closed-minded, and it causes people not to want to agree with anyone who disagrees with them. So whenever it comes to making these decisions, do not be opinionated, and again, use both fact and experience and research whenever it comes to coming up with solutions to issues. Another issue is inexperienced decisions. See, with inexperienced decisions, it can cause many people to disagree, and it can cause people to argue more and spend more time arguing and fighting over what the solution be rather than coming up with the solution. Again, and it can also cause the outcome to be delayed or take a lot longer to come to had those people done the research and been experienced in those issues. It also causes these outcomes to not be as good. So research is one of the best tools to use whenever it comes to making decisions, as well as experience. With both of these, we can know just what we're getting ourselves into, as well as what the result of those solutions will be. It also allows for better reassurance whenever it comes to deciding something. Reassurance is something that helps a lot of people out and can calm a lot of very heated and very tense arguments, and it can calm those down if more people are reassured through research and experience. Many people have issues with having an open mind, and this causes many people to argue and not want to work together. So one thing that you should do whenever it comes to making decisions is do research and use your past experiences, and don't go off of what you're reading or what people tell you. Usually what people tell you is not always factual, and it's not 100% correct. So if you ever have any doubts about something, even the slightest doubt, it's best to just do research on that topic so you can get rid of those doubts and you can find the answer to those questions. And again, as David said, one thing to remember is, united we stand, divided we fall. So just do your research and use your experiences, and you should be fine.